Hello everybody and a very good evening. Welcome to Crafters TV. Welcome to the USA page. USA, USA, USA. For this very special Stars and Stripes show. Can I just say first off, how cool was that funky music? I've enjoyed the music that we've had on these new shows today. Thank you, Nicola. Was Nicola in charge of Crafty or Stash as well? Because Crafty Stash was a little bit more sort of country and western, wasn't it? And that was a bit more bang, 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 bang,
Okay, wasn't it?
Bit more rocky. Yeah. Which is what we want for a Wednesday evening. Thank you for joining us. I know you kind of know what's going on currently, but a little bit of a change as far as the shows are concerned here for the fact that we are jazzing up, revamping, modernising our global hub, our UK warehouse. So, of course, currently a few things going on. Our UK viewers, if you are joining us tonight, thank you for joining us. This show, though, for all of our US shoppers, because we're able to dispatch the items from this particular show from our warehouse in the US, is all the orange stickered items, which is basically everything on the show. If you want to see what we've got, either hit the tab on our homepage to check out your basket with all of those orange stickers, or just hit the Shop the Day page where you'll see all of the deals there for you. But we've got an unbelievable lineup for you tonight. If you were in earlier on for our little preview show on Wake Up Call, you'll have seen some of the mystery bags, you'll have seen some of the lucky dips, you'll have seen some of the amazing deals that we've got as far as Spectre Noir is concerned. However, if you weren't there, you need to be with us for the full 2 hours. What I will say as well is that we still do have available free gifts if you spend over $50. I know loads of you have shopped today. It was the first 500 customers only that could get that free gift when they spent over $50. It'll be far less than that now as well, because I know hundreds of you have been shopping over the course of the day today. But if you do spend over $50, use that code FG50 and we will pop into your basket for free a 3-pack of aqua markers, which is marvellous. Lots to show you over the course of this 2 hours. I'm delighted to say it is not just me and me snazzy tie, but it is the one and only Sheena. Sheena. You right, Sheena?
I am. I'm good, thank you. Yeah.
Sheena. Yep. We've had a wonderful couple of shows of you to start with, very inspirational. This one's going to be a little bit more fast and furious, but I think you are going to throw in a few kind of hints and tips and demos along the way, because I know particularly a lot of people have been talking about our pick of the day, these re-inkers, and people wanted to see how we could use them. So you will be looking at those through the show, won't you?
Absolutely, for sure. I just was doing a little bit playing in the break there. And yeah, so I've cobbled stuff together and we're going to do a dem. And it's too good a deal to miss, Ben. You need to see what you can do with these, and then you're like, what? It's ridiculous.
Yeah, we will show you that deal very shortly. And the great thing about the pick of the day, as always, is that you get double points on it. You get an amazing price. It is obviously only around for 24 hours or while stocks last. But today's pick of the day, you get the opportunity to buy one and get 12 of our re-inkers for this price. And then you think, oh, I wish I could buy more than one. Well, you can go for 2, and we'll say to you, you've got 24 of our re-inkers, and you won't have duplicates. And if you think, oh, I wish I could get a few more, you can get 3 bags without getting duplicates, and that's what lots of you have done today. So in essence, if you're platinum, you'd spend what, $59.97 instead of paying $285. Incredible, and you'll get double points. Before we get into that, let's say a few hellos. We have got Superstar Susie on the socials. She says, hello, me again on the socials tonight. Hello. Also with us tonight is Carletta Morris, who's in from Arkansas. Roseanne Baker from Colorado, and Barbara I says, hello everyone from Indiana. I'm busy feeding the kittens. So I'm just watching for now.
Kittens?
Yes.
Oh.
The kittens.
Oh.
There's 2, isn't there? Ben and Craig.
Ben and Craig, cool.
Yeah.
But they'll be trouble.
They are.
They're gonna be trouble.
Yeah, big trouble. I'm sure it is, isn't it? You, Barbara, they've got kittens. Send in a pic, please, if you can. I'm sure there's 2. Ben and Craig. I might be wrong. I'm sure I'm right. Linda says, good afternoon from Maryland. But Beth Malone is in from upstate New York. Phil is in. Good morning. Good evening. Jenny Barr just says, hello from Ohio, the place that looks like a tractor. Yay! Hi, Jenny. Hi, Daniel Pierce Holland. He says, happy hump day, everyone. Olga Rodriguez Burgos says, hello from, Ocala, Florida.
Wow. No.
Have you ever heard of that?
No, I've not.
Ocala, Ocala. I've never heard of that. Lovely to have you with us. Brenda Bibby Woods is in saying good afternoon from a cloudy mid-coast in Maine. Patty is in from Wisconsin and Kerry from Virginia. Hi again, excited for the show, says Melanie D. Brenda says hello again from a sunny Arizona. And Brenda has also said, I've just got the re-inkers, great deal. Roseanne says, hi from Massachusetts to Ben, the entire CTV team, Sheena and all my fellow crafters. Ben, I noticed the Magnum PI moustache did not make the cut. Well, it did have the cut, unfortunately. Mrs M didn't like it.
Oh, no. Here we gone.
Yeah. I think when I perhaps am older and retired, I will grow a full moustache and keep it, I think maybe when I'm a bit older.
You're going to wax it?
Yeah.
Or a handlebar thing.
I used to live next door to a guy in Buckinghamshire who had a moustache.
Really?
No, it's not a gag at all. And he, every time I say something, Johnny goes, it's a gag, it isn't. And he used to enter competitions.
What?
Yeah, enter competitions.
No, don't do that, no.
No?
No.
He won trophies and everything for his moustache that he used to do all of the twirling with and the twiddling. Oh. Yeah. Kerry Escobedo joins us from San Antonio, BJ Clarkson from Washington, and hello to Gareth Dobbs, Mary Pat 1000 and Amy Shalmar. He says good morning from a very cloudy Los Angeles. I'm so excited to be here. Let us get started and let's have a look at these re-inkers. These have been flying off the shelves, and for those of you who want to grab them, you'll get 12 in the bag. Can't guarantee what the colours will be, but I can guarantee there'll be 12 different ones. You can buy up to 3 bags, and I'll guarantee that if you do, you'll get 36 completely different colours. But let's talk about these again, Sheena. For people perhaps who have never seen these before, don't know what they are, why do we need them?
Well, I'll show you why I was rather excited this morning, because I hadn't seen the deal, and it was like, I kind of lost me for quite some time, and I had to get back in the room because so this was the bag. All of these were in, so let me show you the size of them for a start. You're going to get, as Ben said, 12 of them. So what I've done, and the thing is, with the techniques that I'm going to show you, the backgrounds, you can't go wrong. There's going to be a colour combination you love. I've put these 3 colours just randomly. That just literally, first time I saw what was in this bag was between the 2 shows, and I've just had a play. I put these 2 colours. I've put those 2 colours, but there's any number of colours I could put together for different combinations. All of these here. Look, let me bring them in for you. Look at this, all of this, right? So, what I've done...
50% of the stock's gone.
What?
Just to let you know, half the stock's gone.
What? Well, I'm not surprised. I'll show you why. Watch, just check this out, right? So, let me show you, for example, white bit of card. Was it? Yes, this one, look at that. Look at that. Is that not a plethora of wonderfulness? I know, this is what I was doing. Yeah, so this is when I disappeared, and I thought, have a bit of play.
That looks like a photo.
It's amazing, isn't it? This is why you lost me for so long this morning, because I knew what you could do with it.
That is incredible.
No skill involved. Watch, look at the bling in it instead as well. I'll tell you what I've done. I've got a bit of the luxury gilding flakes in there as well. I'm going to demonstrate that for you. I've got to do that tonight.
Wowzers.
That is just those 2 colours there. Two. And I could have picked so many, and I thought I'd play with that one. Then we've got, check this one out. Oh, pretty. Look at the colours in that. Isn't that, look at the patterns, look at the texture, you could look at that it's kind of like meditative, isn't it? Something you put on your phone and have a peaceful moment.
I just keep thinking coral reefs, they look like to me. It looks like very underwatery.
Yeah, like precious stones. They look like, yeah, absolutely. And that was with those 2 there, 2 of them, just 2 of them, yeah. So again, I had no time to prepare. I just picked them out, found the asset, had a bit of a play, and then this one, tortoise shell.
That is incredible.
Look at the bling through it. Can you see the gold, the bling through it here?
It's like lava.
Look, lava, isn't it? Isn't that? Just imagine that. All you need on that is one of the wording stamps that we've got tonight, and on a card, cut it square, put that on a card. It's just so pretty, and that was 3 of them. So I used a yellow, a pink and a brown, and that is what, and all of the others I haven't used, and all of the other combinations that are to be explored yet with just 1 bag. It's unbelievable. Heat-resistant acetate is your friend. Isopropyl alcohol, I think it's rubbing alcohol across the pond. That's what you want.
I mean,
Why?
what? Gobsmacked is all I can say about that. I cannot believe it. Well, I can and can't tell you. Half the stock has already gone here. People are multi-ordering these because they know that they can get 3 bags, which will total you 36 of your re-inkers, and you won't get duplicates. Double points as well. The saving's massive. So you're saving £70. So you're going to save, sorry, $70. So you're going to save over $210 if you go for the maximum and get 3 of those bags, and you'll get your double points on that as well. Incredible. Lots of oohs and ahs going off in the comments on that. Grab them whilst you can. Hey to Carolyn, who's joined us from Farmington, Michigan. Beth Metzger's joined us from North Dakota. Elaine Murphy's in from Shrub Oak, New York. And Lynn Blackledge is in the hashtag Go Live Granny. He says, good evening, listening whilst busy cooking tea. What are you having? Anything nice? Let us know. I've just been told I'm having risotto tonight, apparently.
Nice. Risotto, lovely. I like a risotto.
Yeah. What are you having for tea?
Me. It'll be whatever I can get in the car on the front seat on the way home
So,
after the show. Yeah.
Probably
rubbish. Bag of crisps, bit of chocolate. Energy drink.
Yeah.
Healthy.
Yes. Set and ready to go. Wow, says Linda. Gorgeous, says Beth. Demo, please, says Tammy. Later, definitely. Love the orange one. And just quickly, Beth is saying, can you remind me, what paper was that? What was that done on, says Beth?
It was on heat-resistant acetate. And heat-resistant, you can do it on regular, but the reason I use heat-resistant is you're going to want to keep drying it in between layers. And if you use the regular acetate, it's going to wibbly-wobbly. So heat-resistant is the way to go. You can do it on Mirrorcord too.
Yes.
Yeah, Mirrorcord. Yeah. We might do a little quick one at the same time. We'll fit another one in as well.
Incredible, Cindy Condy. Absolutely right. Incredible. Now, as well as the re-inker mystery bundle, let us show you these lucky dips. These are monstering out of the door. $5 lucky dips. And what I will say to you here is, because I've got to say this to you because they tell me I have to say it. You can buy up to 5 of these and you won't get duplication. However, as we already chatted about earlier on, but if you want to buy more, do, because everything that we've got in here is obviously, it's a consumable in a way, because it's pens and pencils, which eventually over time you'll need more of. So if you decide you want to get more, absolutely go and do it. But what I've got to say to you is, if you buy more than 5, I can't guarantee that you're going to get individual different items. $4 if you're platinum. What about then if we say off the bat, for $4 you can have a set of our classic dual-ended alcohol markers with that amazing chisel nib and your fine nib for $4. That is ridiculous.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
It is.
I mean, no, I think they're about $3.99 per pen, aren't they, normally? $34.95 usually, but that's what you could get. I'm not guaranteeing you do get that, but that's what you could get. So let's do a dip. So you've dipped you want, so you've got that. Then you have a second dip, and then maybe you get a set of our Aqua Blend pencils. Once again, a great opportunity. Is that right, Johnny? So Johnny's just told me if you're a platinum member, we're actually losing money on these tonight.
Wow. Well, at that price, it's for 12.
Yeah.
12, wow.
Aqua Blend pencils. You can be getting those for a second dip. For a third dip, you might get some of our Tri-Blend brush pens. Great opportunity to give these a go. It may well be that you've tried our regular Tri-Blend pens and you're thinking, well, you know, what's all the hype about the brush pens? You know, I don't want to pay full price for them. Well, you don't have to tonight because you can dip and potentially you might get those. You have got 6 pens in there, but of course 18 different shades. You've also got in here sparkle pens. I mean, again, why wouldn't you dip tonight with the chance of getting these after what you've shown us?
Watch this afternoon show back and see why you're going to love them. And they're all the really strong colours. Yeah. So many techniques you can do with that set.
Yep, those are your beautiful autumn winters. So you get 6 in there. I know we do like the smaller packs where you get the 3, but you get 6 colours in there. Dip again, and you might get the set of our pastels.
Is that spring summer?
Yeah, those ones are your well, coastal cottage. They're called.
Right. Well, either way, they're also super strong colours that you can stamp with them. You can create backgrounds with them. Everything we did today.
We've got illustrators in here as well. This one is called Hues, the Hues. And again, nice way for you to try the illustrators, nice way for you to try the classiques. And nice to have a bit of a mixture, isn't it, really? Because sometimes you might want the brush end, sometimes you might want the chisel end.
It's a perfect way to try out the rest of the range, because you might fall in love with something you kind of... For me, I did that with the Tri-Blends.
Yeah.
I didn't, yeah, because before I'd used just the alcohol markers and they're fine and they're great actually. But for me, I'm too impatient and be able to have one pen and all the shades in that one pen.
Yeah.
I love them. Fabulous.
Just whilst we've been chatting there, I mean, we've got more illustrators in here. You could dip and get those. You could get some of our 6x6 premium black cardstock. We've got tools in there as well, like the brayer, very handy to have also. Like as I say, I can't guarantee that you'll get everything I've just shown you here, but this is just a snippet of the value that you've got in the Lucky Dip. Dip up to 5 times. And we will guarantee that you won't get duplication. If you go further than that, can't guarantee that you won't get duplicates, but actually, even if you do, who cares? At this sort of price, stock up whilst you can. Hundreds of those have sold today, and hundreds more will go during this show as well. Grab them whilst you can, because of course we don't have infinite amounts of these. You need to be in quick, because loads and loads have sold today. Right, also, other deals for you. We have got mystery bags when it comes to our Spectrum Noir goodies. These, you get a marker wallet within each, and then you get a whole host of pens included as well. Now, this bag, if you were to pop everything into your cart separately and check it out, would cost you $140.71. We're just going to go, can you believe this, Sheena, have $100 off.
Well, like you can, like you do.
Yeah.
Well, where else do you see that?
Nowhere. Not really, do you?
Yeah.
Gone bonkers. Then we go, have that saving, and then also have your Club Inspire discount off as well. So if you're platinum, what was $140 is now $32. First item you're going to get, one of our marker wallets. This one is the 24 marker wallet. So it's going to hold 24 of your pens in. You know, obviously we always talk about our Spectrum Noir pens, but the fact that these are elasticated, I would imagine you'd be able to get different styles and types of pens in them, wouldn't you?
Yeah, anything that's the length of that. You can put pencils in there, your brushes, whatever, it's going to fit in there, tools in there. It's just a handy portable thing. I'd probably mix and match and just have the essentials, the stuff I want to take with me in that one thing.
It's a nice size, isn't it? If you're just going away on a little break and you want to take a few bits and pieces with you.
Absolutely. I have different options on how light I want to travel with the creative stuff.
Yeah, so you've got that included in there. Then on top of that, and pretty much then, that plus these two, I mean, that's the value of the bag right there. Everything else, all of the pens that you're going to get, you're getting for free. 2 sets of our tricolour aquas. So you've got the Spring Getaway, and then you've got your Summer Picnic as well. These, again, basically, you're going to get 3 pens. However, 3 pens with 3 different colours. So you're looking basically at, do the maths on that, Ben, quickly. 3, 6, 9. It's 18 different colours, but then the fact that you're adding water to them,
and you can mix them,
up.
Yeah, that is just phenomenal, and you know, so transportable. So, for example, we've got a camper van, and that's perfect because it's compact. How small is that footprint? And you've got 18 colours. Fabulous.
So you get those in there, and then that's not even half the story, because on top of all of that, we then give you, I'm going to put them all up. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17 of our tri-blend brush pens, plus one of our sparkle pens as well. That's the Onyx Black. Is that the one that you were using today?
I haven't used the Onyx Black. I haven't used that today, but it is very black. And the thing is, it's monochrome. You can still do some absolutely cool effects with that one pen.
Yeah. And again, the tri-blend brush pens, just a great opportunity for you to be able to, you know, to have a little play with these. Maybe you've never used them before. Maybe you've never had a go with these. To pick all of these up for that price tonight is incredible. What I would say, whereas with the Re-Inker bundle, for example, we can't specify what colours you are going to get. In this bundle, you will get the pens which we've got here, the pens which are on the website. All of those colours are in the bag. So if you do buy more than one of these bags, you will get duplicates. So that is $140 worth for $32 if you're a platinum member. And then on top of all of that, we've got a second bag, which has got even more goodies in it. So if you go for this one, which is flying out of the door, and then go for this one as well, we are guaranteeing that you won't get duplication across these 2 bags. So this one includes your, by the way, 50% of the stock of the 72 marker pen mystery bag has now gone. And why wouldn't it have when you're saving here, Sheena, we're only saving $178.
Well, you know what? The thing is I've got to say as well, just from, you've got to speak as your own experience. Those tri-blends have changed my whole connection to alcohol pen colouring, because just the fact it's quicker. I'm so fast techniques and things are the way I go. So picking up individual pens just slows it down a little bit for me. Having them one pen in my hand and having all those shades in one pen just really. That's a perfect time to try them. It really is. And also for the fact, if you are, if you are a bit of a beginner, someone like me, if you wanted to try all the different blends, and you didn't have it all in one pen, you might not know where to. Do you know what I mean? You might know where to go to get the next pen. That's it for beginner colouring. It's winner.
Chicken dinner. It's champion.
With gravy and biscuits, because it's the US of A. I wish I could have gravy and biscuits.
Yeah,
don't have them here.
See you have to remind me again.
Biscuits are more like a scone. Like a
cheese scone.
No, like a plain scone.
Right.
Kind of usually made with like buttermilk and yeah, they're lovely. You have them in breakfast. That's brilliant breakfast, much better in the States.
What? And then you just pour your.
You put the gravy, chicken gravy and things, and you have it with like a southern fried chicken and that's, yeah, nice. You've lost me again for a while. I'll be back in a minute.
So I'm thinking about dinner now. This 72 marker pen carry case, again, will hold lots of different styles of your pens. This one is perfect for things like your classiques, perfect for things like your illustrators, and again, other different size pens. The fact that you've got the little holders in here, which are elasticated, so those will stretch for you. You've got, as I say, 72 holders in there. You can take out the centre console as well, which again I think is quite handy, particularly if you just wanted to, use certain pens, have them there sat on your craft desk. You've got it all in there, easily accessible. What you're also going to get with this, of course, is this massive bag full of pens. It's illustrators mainly the way here, and we were chatting about these earlier on. It's nice, isn't it, actually, this time, Sheena, because sometimes we'll bring you a set of illustrators which is lots of different colours. Here we've kind of given you the 4 packs, which generally are sort of grouped into colour families. And
they're fabulous because they were, from an artist's perspective, you would want all of those shades of grey to get that blend from the darkest to the lightest. You'd want those neutral colours that are all going to blend together, all of those again, the browns, the different warm greys, cool greys, perfect for to give it that professional. The bright colours are lovely and they're fabulous for fun cards. But if you want to have like monochrome and really more keyed down colour tones, absolutely fabulous.
Botanical colours in here as well. These, of course, have got your dual-ended alcohol markers. So you've got your fine nib one end, brush nib another end as well. Very, very popular, the illustrators. And these are for everyone as well, because I do think sometimes we get hung up on the fact that you have to sort of go, well, maybe you try blends and then you'll move to classics and then move to illustrators. It depends what you want to do, doesn't it, really?
No, it's absolutely. When I teach workshops, I never have a beginner, intermediate and advanced. It's always just, if you've got the right product, the right instruction on how to use that product, you can use start at any point. That's it. And with these shows, you've got the instruction, you've definitely got the right product. So absolutely. So
let's just recap here quickly. 72 marker pen carry case. We're going to give you 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 packs of your illustrators. So that's 40 illustrators. Then you're going to get a set of our amazing glitter markers. You're going to get 6 in there. Those are your neon colours. And again, just to show you, so these are different. A lot of people ask, don't they, Sheena, how are these different to the glitter pens that we brought you? You can see,
totally different thing. You would use it in a completely different scenario.
Yeah.
So the sparkle pens that I was using today with the filament brush, the bristle brush, brush, is for backgrounds, larger colouring. This is more for fun, small detail, lettering, wording, little, if you like to do like mindful, like kind of doodling, that kind of thing, perfect for that. Brush lettering styles with that. fun for the kids for summer colours, aren't they?
They are, absolutely. Do you know what? And I remember when we first launched these as well, and we were sort of saying, do you know what? Even if you were just buying these for the fact that you were going to use them just for a bit of doodling, just for a bit of lettering, just for a bit of embellishments, then absolutely perfect. That's what they're there for. So you've got those included as well. So that's on top of the 40 illustrators and the carry case. And then to finish it all off, we're going to give you 12 of our acrylic paint markers. And as we said earlier on, well, I love these for the fact that we normally only see the brights, but we're giving you the brights, the jewels and the pastels. You've got your gauge on all of these as well. So again, you know exactly how much you've got left in these. But these pretty much, Sheena, don't they? I mean, these will take to most surfaces, won't they?
Yes, absolutely. Surfaces that you wouldn't normally use your watercolour products on, your sparkle pens things. No, you wouldn't use that. So if for the summer, if you want to do some little pebble art with the kids, you know,
that's great,
and have them colour them in, put little faces, make them into little animals, whatever. Little magnets, get a little inexpensive magnet and a little bit of like MDF.
Oh yeah?
Yeah, just base coat the MDF with something like a gesso, just to white it out, give it a background colour, or even a bit of like household wall emulsion paint, and then go on top with your markers there, and they can make their own little fridge magnets, little door plaques,
pop onto glass
like
as
that.
well?
Sorry?
Glass?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Those are all the different colours that you're going to be getting there. So that is another 12 pens on top of the 46 we've already given you. So that's 58 pens by my mathematics in total there, with that carry case included as well. You should be paying $278.93. You are at $80 if you're a platinum member today. But go swiftly on this set, because again, well over half the stock has now gone. I'm not even finished. There's 2 more pens in the bottom.
What? You missed them?
I've missed 2.
Oh, yeah.
2 of our little our metallic paint markers as well, in the silver and the gold. And I loved your suggestion with these earlier on. You were saying perfect for kind of just outlining the edges of cardstock, and for your matte and layers.
Matte and layering. So instead of having a bit of mirror card behind, just go across the edge, around the edge with one of the metallics, and it saves a layer. It's a nice quick little finish to the card.
So that is now officially it. Biggest bag in the world ever. $80 if you're in the US and you're platinum. 72 marker pen carry case. That is a steal. Grab it whilst you can, and you can get that one plus that one, and there's no repetition across the 2. Other items that we haven't got here physically that you might want to grab, and a lot of people have been buying this, the stamping mystery bag. There are 15 stamps in that bag, which should retail at £117, $117 I should say, or yes, $117. $30 is what you're going to be paying, an $87 saving. And then, of course, on top of that, you are going to get your Club Inspire discount. So if you are a platinum member, you're down to $24, which again is an incredible deal. By the way, if you're not yet a Club Inspire member, do check the website and join up, because you will get 20% off your first order today. We've also got the Essentials Tools Kit. Now, we chatted about this earlier on, Sheena, and you absolutely love this. You're the only person within the building today who's ever seen that bag before, because none of us have ever seen it.
I think I've still got that bag. Yeah, it was a brilliant bag. It's nice. It's about this big. Yeah, it's about that big. And it's got everything in there that I have bought to put in that kind of bag. So if I'm out and about, or I'm doing some watercolouring, or just everyday things that I use regularly are in that bag. Sprays, bottles, for example. I'm using one with this next demonstration. That is a brilliant thing, those spray bottles. You're going to have one with regular water in it for your water-based techniques. I've got one with isopropyl or rubbing alcohol in to use with your re-inkers, which we're going to do shortly. A bit of glycerin and water in for when you're using your acrylic paints to make them stay wet longer. You've got your Gilded Flakes kit there. You've got your blending tool, and you've got your extra applicators. You've got water brushes there, fantastic, for just any kind of, again, that transportability with your tri-blend aqua markers. The paint palette, that paint palette I have bought many times before for watercolouring, because that is, I've paid good money for a palette that isn't as good as that, and then your 2 ink pads. I think there's a clear one, and is it a water?
Translucent, and you've got, is it an alcohol proof? Alcohol proof.
All right, brilliant. Excellent. So, a lot there.
for $40 when you should be paying $108. That's your platinum price. We are busy for that. Busy across the board. Good day from SoCal, says Carol D. Sun just starting to emerge from a June gloom morning. Love the Sheena shows. We all love the Sheena shows. Sheena. Lynn's, he's having pork medallion, roast potatoes, peas and gravy for dinner.
Oh, yeah, not so much, yeah.
No?
I'll think of you when I'm eating a bag of crisps.
Yeah. Bag of
Chips.
crisps and a bag of Haribo, probably.
Yeah, that would be difficult on the road, wouldn't it? The best of intentions. Sounds lovely.
Tammy says, I've already bought 4 bags. I'm thinking of buying more because of the gorgeous demos Sheena showed. Sheena's been on a roll today, says Roseanne. Looks like she saved the best for last. The re-inkers, by the way, when they've gone, they have gone. That is it. So make sure you do grab them. Laura says, see, I like images like these more than pastel or flowers. Many think this is more masculine, but we ladies love these too. That's the backgrounds that Sheena was showing us a little bit earlier. Debbie Durrant's been on.
Deborah Durant.
Guess what Debbie's having for dinner?
Oh, it'll be something amazing. She's a good cook as well. Yeah.
Homemade moussaka.
Oh.
Ready to go in the oven to be paired with a nice village salad.
We need to move next door to Deborah Durant. She's always eating the nice stuff. Norfolk way, Deborah.
What class is a salad to be a village salad?
A what? Village salad?
Village salad, she's
Never
having.
heard of village salad. Village people and YMCA in my head. Young man.
You need to feel down and say, young man.
Come on.
Let us know what village salad is. I'm genuinely interested. Thank you, Sheena, for teaching me to colour chart my pen, says Rilla Freeman Jacobs. Matching colours, so much easier now. Barbara, read the kittens. Ben and Craig have been adopted. The little kittens. I have a new bunch of 3. They are about 4 weeks, and I'm bottle feeding them. A photo has been... Oh, come on. What are they called, Barbara? Is one a girl? Could we call one Sheena?
Cute are they?
Aren't they cute little Kit Kats?
Oh, they are just gorgeous.
Oh, I did say the other day, because we lost our cat back in February. She was nearly 21. We've got our 2 doggos now. What were we watching the other day? It's something like a Yorkshire vet or something, and there was a lady with loads of cats. I did say to my wife, I do miss having a cat around the house.
Yeah.
Can't. I don't think I'd ever say that, but I can't guarantee that I wouldn't get another one. I don't think I'd get a kitten. I'd probably get like a rescue.
A rescue cat?
Yeah, a rescue cat. Who'd be happy living with 2 dogs. You probably wouldn't find one, would you? But Carolyn Wilson says, I've ordered the ink refills. Wow, the background Sheena showed are beyond words. Kathleen says, I'm going to buy 5 lucky dips. Maybe I'll get the sparkle pens. Fingers crossed. Carolyn's with us. Deborah Butker says, hi Ben, from the owner of the Rat Pack Cats. Right now they are harmonising. They want to eat. And Lynn Blackledge says, thank you Sheena for your message. Do come to the Isle of Wight. Amazing place to holiday. I'll send details of a site which includes discount for a ferry.
Yay, fantastic. Yay, I'll get the van. Brilliant. Yeah.
Just before I show you these, I'm a bit behind on the comments. There's so many comments coming through. Candy's asking about the re-inkers.
Yes.
She says, Sheena, could I use the re-inkers on fabric?
No, I don't think so. No, because they'd wash out. You'd need to do. I suppose if you're not going to wash it, yes, cotton. But you can't wash it.
No. Okay. And Susie's saying, so if you order the re-inkers mystery bag 3 times, you won't get duplicates. No. 36 different re-inkers. Yeah, so it's definitely worth doing. No, and Brenda says if there are 6, no, I've just read that. Brenda says if there are 60 markers in one pen bag, that's 61 items, but the description says 72 marker pens. Seems like there's 11 markers missing. No, that 72 refers to the amount of markers that the bag holds. 72 markers in that holds 72. Plus all of the other markers. So that's what the 72 is referring to.
72 spaces in the bag.
Yes.
Right.
Plus all of the markers that we showed you. It's a bit ambiguous. Hi from Montana Sue Benson. Hi to Brenda. Hi to Laura Simmons, who says, babies! That's the kittens. And Eileen L says, hello from New Jersey. Taking a break. New what?
I've been to New Jersey.
Have you?
Yeah, I've been to New Jersey.
Nice in New Jersey?
Yeah, it was lovely. Thank you. It was a lovely time.
Hi to Sheena. I love her great tips, says Eileen. Right, I'll read some more because there's so many comments coming in, I'm getting distracted. Next deal, colour blend pencils. We'll chat to Sheena about these. I just want to show you the value for money that you're getting here. So for $48, you probably think that the primaries plus that, your naturals, would be a great deal, right? For $48 platinum, that's decent,
That's
isn't
good,
it? That's
yeah.
good.
Yeah.
But then what we're going to say is you can have the essentials on top. You're also going to get your shade and tone on top of that as well. You're also going to get your florals on top of that as well. So that is 120 pencils. And you're also going to get thrown in for, well, pretty much free, isn't it? Your Sue Buddy bag. Now, I think she comes sort of surplus to the pencils because we wouldn't maybe encourage you to pop your pencils in here. Keep the pencils in the tins, but a very handy buddy bag to have. And just going back to what I was saying a few moments ago, by the way, Johnny tells me there are 72. You do get 72 markers, apparently. He's just counted them all up. So maybe I haven't got them all in the bag then. We'll have a look at that in a second. But yes, you get 40 illustrators, 12 classiques, 6 glitter markers. He's counting them all up. And 14 paint markers. That is 72. I think I must have been missing some paint markers then. There's 72 in there. What's the deal on the colour blend pencils? Talk us around these. I always have the analogy with these, right? So this is my analogy. I don't know if I've told you this before. Sausages.
Okay. Right. I'm not seeing the connection straight away.
So there you'll see it in a second. You'll see it in a second. You'll see it in a second. So you talk about cheaper pencils,
yes,
which you described earlier on, that are filled, aren't they, with talcs and all other sort of bits and pieces.
I get your sausage analogy now.
Yes.
Put in more extra things you don't want in there.
So you go to the supermarket and buy the supermarket owned sausages. They're kind of filled with all the other bits and pieces, not the nice meat which you would normally want. Go to the butcher's, that's where you're going to get your good sausages.
Exactly, because you can make them less expensive to produce that way.
Yeah.
Fillers is what it is, and that's exactly what. So what you want in your pencil, as much pigment as possible, as few fillers as possible.
That's it.
You want a nice thick core, which is they have. I think is it a 4mm core on those pencils? I seem to remember back.
So what?
I can't remember what the millimetre is, but I know they were a thicker core. If I remember back in the day,
I don't know the exact
when we used to talk about them.
But
they're a thicker core. Some pencils are a thinner core because that's the stuff you want. The wood, even encasing that, is important. If it's an inferior quality wood, what happens is when you go to sharpen your pencils, the wood can split and chew, and you'll have seen that before with the kids' pencils. And even with a really good quality pencil sharpener, then it chews the core of the pencil inside. So you're wasting all that. So it's like, oh, sharpen it again. Oh, it's happened again. And that's not good. Keep them in the tin. Don't drop them. And they are incredible. Use them on different surfaces of card. You need a card that's got a tooth because that's how they work. So a smooth card is not what you want here. You don't want your Nina, you don't want your Murray card or Astrid, anything like that. You need a coloured pencil card, which will have a bit more of a texture to the surface. Even watercolour card, multi-purpose card, all good. Because that a craft card, fabulous. Even that super fine wet and dry paper, like the grey stuff. 200 plus is the best, 2000 plus, so the higher the number, the finer it's going to be, because you don't want it like sand on the beach. That's a bit too coarse. But that's very similar to an artist quality paper, which is what they call a sanded paper, which is specifically created for pastels and pencils. So it's an inexpensive way of getting that colour there. You get a big lay down of colour with that.
When you talk about these as well, just a quick question, and it normally gets asked, I think. You talk about when you're sharpening these. Is there a specific way to sharpen these potentially different to how you would normally sharpen?
Yes, you want to hold the pencil and move the pencil sharpener. That's the best way to do it, because if you twist the pencils, you've got more chance of twisting them at an angle, and instead of the blade catching it nice and evenly, you can catch the point and you can do it that way. So twist the pencil sharpener, good quality pencil sharpener. I think we've got that covered, Ben, have we not?
We have got that covered in another deal.
Yeah. And that's it. Keep them in the boxes, look after them, make a colour chart. I know it looks like, what, with all those pencils, Douglas, you're having a laugh.
You're having a laugh, Douglas.
But it's worth it. Put the colour chart, tape it to the lid. Right, you only have to do it once for each one. keep your pencils in order if you can. That's the only time I am tidy, is when I put my pencils back in the box, because next time you come to use them, it's much easier to locate them if you keep them in order if you can.
It's incredible you're getting 120 pencils for that price. I mean, snap this up, take this off our hands. Even if you've never tried these before, I mean, practically you get, it's like almost like you're buying 2 tins and then we're giving you 3 for free. And you guys know, like, we've featured these on shows recently, and we've done shows where we've gone buy 1 get 1 free, and that's incredible. But tonight, buy 2 get 3 free, and get Sue in there as well. I mean, Sue, come on.
For Sue, 40, who wouldn't want Sue?
Who doesn't want Sue? Not run around Sue, totally Tiffany Sue.
Yeah,
and again, great for your ink pads, great for your little booklets and cartridges, great to pop in your zips on a roll as well, because you can dispense them out the side. But listen, she's not the star of the show here this time. Sorry, Sue. Sue comes with it, but the star of the show here are these pencils. 120 of our artist quality colour blend pencils for $48. Are you joking me? That is incredible value for money. Do not miss out on that deal. Snap it up. Wowzers trousers on the colour blend pencil deal, says Rhonda. Barbara R says the kittens that she showed have no official names yet. Do you need help naming them, Barbara? Because we could probably.
I had 3 cat kittens once called Harry, Ron and Hermione.
Oh, what's that related to?
Yeah, I wonder what that would be. But here's the thing, right? I'm no vet, and they were very young. They were really just little fluff balls, and
they were
Harry,
like what?
Little fluff balls.
Oh,
you know, they're like little Velcro pins, aren't they? When they're tiny little things, they just stick where you put them. They just cling on. So thing is Harry and Ron ended up as the girls. Oh. And Hermione was the only boy.
Oh, well, maybe they were magic cats.
I got it completely wrong, but they didn't care.
They were magic.
They were magic.
They used a spell, probably.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Barbara, if you do need any help naming them, we would be happy. I mean, obviously you can't call another one Ben, can you? Johnny and George in the gallery going. Johnny and George, good names.
Johnny and George, yeah. Again, they'd also be trouble.
Yeah, big trouble. Yeah.
Bother.
Sheena.
No brilliant. Bother. Yeah. Ugh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Top
good as they come. Good as gold.
Near bother man. Village salad, Debbie Durrant.
All right.
Village salad is tomato, onion. Oh, I'm liking this. Feta olives and oregano, or oregano, as you say in the US.
Nice.
It becomes a Greek salad only if you add lettuce.
Oh, she knows too much, this Deborah Durant, doesn't she?
That isn't she? I feel like you do have to call her Deborah Durant in that instance as well, because it's a very posh. When you put in the olive and the feta in.
Yeah, village salad.
Dana says, true confessions, I need a box that says I bought everything. I thought Sarah could sell ice to Eskimos, but I think Sheena could sell ink to a tattoo artist. Cool with that.
I love it. I like it.
Barry Beth Dawes says, these are the best pencils I've ever used. They're a steal tonight, honestly. And Rhonda says, good afternoon, everyone. Making lunch and watching a bit late today. Right, we are going to have a break in a second, but one thing we do need to have a quick look at before we move on are these era glitter pastes. Now you will get full ones. I've got 9 different colours for you here. The majority of these are kind of, especially the old Moonlight one, they've been used, but you will get a full set of these in all of these colours. So you've got Copper Beach, you're also going to get in there that beautiful Starlight Blue, you're going to get a pot of our gorgeous Regal Purple, you're going to get the Silver Moon, you're getting your beautiful Candlelight Gold, and then the Moonlight Frost. And then finally, you will get that stunning Jade River, you'll get your Peony Bloom, and then you're going to be getting your, I mean, that one's almost empty, but that's Rose Gold included too. $80 normally, $48 tonight if you're a Platinum member. How and where are we using these then, Sheena, and why do we need the glitter paste in our lives?
Dimension for a start, your stencils.
Yeah.
Get your stencils, your nice heavyweight Mylar stencils, which you launched with these, didn't you? Perfect.
Yeah.
You want to apply them with a palette knife, and it's great because you just put plenty on, you scrape off, you put it back in the jar. So what you don't use goes back in the jar. So for dimension, the most all the colours there, other than the moonlight one, the one that's at the bottom that looks almost whitish, they're all opaque colours, so they will all go on a black card, they'll sit on top, so you won't see the colour underneath because it's a solid glitter. That one there is going to be a worker one, that clear one. You can put that on top of any colour and it'll shine the colour through, so lovely. Not just for stencil, use a little bit, be sparing with them, put them on as a little bit of a glittery, like a glitter glue, and for your accents on your cards too.
Yeah.
So,
I can't believe, because we were chatting about this earlier on, I lose track of when things launch, but these were certainly launched within the last few months. I know we're into June now, aren't we? But I think around about February time these launched, because you said, was it your first show that we just literally launched
no,
these?
but they had been, it was just about 2 months or so previous to my first show in April, so
right.
Yeah, I'm sure, because we still had some of the stencils that I used on the first show.
So the fact that you're getting them with a 25% saving tonight is incredible, really. But a $48 price tag if you're platinum, snap those up. Maybe you need to refill, even if you don't. Why would you leave these behind when you can get those at that huge saving this evening? Cat names. Sherry Miller says, what about Sheena, Maria and Deb?
There you go. That'll be the regular,
Yeah, like that. If you had 3 kittens, you could call them Ben, Jar and Min, says Lillian. Thank you. Remembering that from earlier. And Peggy Sue says, I'm a fantastic at naming kittens. My favourite, Samson, Bartholomew and Great Kitty. My favourite was Samson Bartholomew, Great Kitty. I miss him lots. Carol D says, I wasn't going to order, but you know the rest. Well, listen, if you are in the same boat as Carol D and you're going, I wasn't going to order, but now I've got stuff in my basket, get ordering now, because the deals are flying out, and also more for the fact that there's hundreds of you shopping, loads of you shopping. If you want to get that free gift, if you spent over $50, you need to be doing that sooner rather than later, because we only had 500 of those to give away. Another set of those aqua markers, 3-pack, we're giving to the first 500 customers who spend over $50. So if that is you with $50 worth of goodies in your basket or more, get to the checkouts and we'll come back in about 3 or 4 minutes time. We've got some demos for you as well.
What makes Crafters TV so special is you guys.
It's really special because the experts are really experts. They're really skilled at what they do, and they want to make sure that the audience also improves on their skills.
Crafters TV is so special because you've got together a really sort of key group of people and people that are very passionate about the products.
Crafters TV is so special because it's a unique community that we have with each other, where we can learn and grow and communicate with each other.
Community, the family spirit, the education, everything to do with craft. We are all like-minded people who share a passion.
I love all the inspiration the demonstrators bring and all the knowledge for us out here.
What makes Crafters TV so special? 100% it's the interaction. No other crafting TV channel or show has the same interaction.
I love the community, I love chatting live, I think that's the best part, and it's gone beyond crafting because we've become friends.
It feels to me to be a really, really close relationship with our customers and viewers.
You guys make us feel like we're part of your family. I've never been on the show before, but one of my friends who I did meet from CCTV encouraged me, and I was on the craft along.
A massive team of people, and I think they've all got their role to play, and it just brings everything together. It allows us to do our job and just love it.
The people, obviously, the people not just here at Crafters Companion, but the viewers that watch us. I mean, everybody. We have this real magical essence about it.
Bye for now. Bye.
Here at Crafters TV, it couldn't be easier to get your hands on the latest crafty must-haves. Leave the hard work to us while you shop from the comforts of your own living room. Head to the Crafters Companion website to see our full crafty range, or hit the Shop the Day button to see all the new and exciting products featuring on Crafters TV. Once you've filled your cart, leave it to us to get your crafty goodies to you in super quick time, so you can get on with being creative. Crafters Companion, making crafty shopping a breeze.
Hello, Crafters. We've got some really exciting news in the works here at Crafters Companion. So I've dug out my hard hat and I've popped down to our UK warehouse to give you the lowdown. Now, we do listen to you guys, and we know that delivery times have been an issue for our crafty community, so we're doing something about it. The team is getting ready to set up a new and improved state-of-the-art system right here in our global distribution hub. This new picking and packing facility means we'll be able to process orders and ship them to you faster and more efficiently than ever before. This means less time waiting for parcels to arrive and more time getting stuck into your next creative project. While we get this new world-class service up and running, there'll be a few temporary changes. So here's what you need to know. Our UK warehouse will shut down for a week while the team sets up the new system. Don't worry, you can continue to shop as normal on the Crafters Companion website. You'll just wait a little longer for your orders to arrive. US crafters, listen up. We'll be able to send you guys some orders from our warehouse in California. These will be delivered as normal, so look out for this label on the site. If you're waiting for your parcel to arrive, don't worry, we'll keep you crafting. Join the Crafters TV team every day to find out how to make the most of your craft collection. With a different theme and tutorials every day, craft your stash with us to find fresh, creative inspiration in your paper pads, inks, and more. Right, that's enough from me now. I'm going to leave the guys here to get cracking. If you need any more info, head over to the Crafters Companion website and don't forget to tune in to Crafters TV. I'll see you there. Oh, people are chatting about food now. I'm really hungry. Lynn says, I changed my mind. I'm now having stir-fried vegetables with spaghetti. Says, I'm going to have the pork medallion tomorrow. Jane Quigley just had a jacket potato with garlic and herb spatchcock chicken.
Nice.
What's a spatchcock chicken?
That's something that's flatten it out, isn't it?
And like the...
Yeah. Nice.
I'm hungry. These prices are incredible, says Dana Waterhill. Thank you for checking out your baskets as well. We're very busy. If you've got something that you want, get it quickly because we're busy. And Wanda Dennis says, hi Ben and Sheena from... What a great name. Pflugerville, Texas.
Oh, Pflugerville. There's some fabulous names in America. Poughkeepsie.
Yeah.
How cool is that?
Poughkeepsie.
Punxsutawney.
That's where the groundhog is.
Yes, exactly.
Punxsutawney Phil.
Punxsutawney Phil. One of my favourite films, that.
It's such a great movie.
It's brilliant.
Yeah. Such a great movie.
Hey, I got you, babe.
Yeah. It's such a great movie. What?
It's good for me, yeah.
My favourite place, I'll see if Kathy's watching tonight, Mechanicsburg. In the US.
I've not heard that. That's brilliant.
Yeah. And of course, WikiWatchy. Anyway, hi Ben and Sheena from Pflugerville, Texas. Please let Sheena know that all my colouring media supplies are so happy these days. They have been saved from the land of unused media supplies.
Brilliant.
Thank you, Crafters Companion, for having Sheena on a Wednesday.
Oh, thank you. I'm loving it. So happy I'm back. Loving it. Thank you.
And one more for now. Roseanne just says, 5 Bens with a face like this. I think that means shock. I know, can you imagine 5 Bens? Can you imagine that? Let us go over and have a look with Sheena at these re-inkers because you guys have been loving these. It is our pick of the day today, double points, all right, and a saving of £70. And just to reiterate again, I'm not joking you here, I'm being serious. You can buy 3 times here and we will give you 36 completely different re-inkers. So you'll get 12 different ones here for $19.99 with double points. Buy it again, you get 24 completely different ones with double points. You can buy up to 3 times and we will say that you're gonna get 36 completely different re-inkers. So it's an incredible deal. That's why well over half the stock has gone. But what are we doing with them? How do we make these backgrounds, Sheena?
Well, you know what? It's addictive. Just saying, you're gonna want, if you can, just get as many as you can afford because they're just fun. So what you need, basic things that you're going to want a piece of card that you're going to sit your acetate on because that's how you're going to see your colour and you can move things around easier. You want some heat resistant acetate. I've cut this down a little bit. I like to start larger and then trim it down. Yeah, so heat resistant acetate. You're going to need some isopropyl alcohol or rubbing alcohol. A huge gallon of it here or something, out this isopropyl. You need something to put that in. We've got a little ceramic dish here.
Yeah.
I tell you what would be brilliant. You know the little glue applicator bottles.
Oh yeah, the fine tip glue applicators.
Yeah, if you put a little bit in that, the pin's not going to seal it, it will evaporate eventually, but it means you can drop little bits on via that, because what you need to do is find different ways of getting this alcohol onto your acetate and different ways of getting your inks onto your acetate. So the other ways I've got applicators like this. The ideal applicators are the ones that are felt. So even just felt, if you cut some felt up and put it on these little bits here, that's a great way of using it. They're actually better than the sponge things. They're really for blending regular inks. Felt cloth is better for this, all right? But that's what we've got, so that'll work. Even bits of your old bits of sponge and things, that'll do. Trevor will do there.
Trevor.
For that. And you need your, and also the spray bottle. This is brilliant. This is exactly what you want for applying some alcohol to the surface. You could use a couple of old brushes if you want to do that. Don't use your best new ones, use a couple of old ones. That's what we're going to play with. That's it. So I'm going to pick out some colours. Just look at all the colours you've got and just think of warm colours. And if you want to be inspired by precious metals or stones and things, have a look at the colours in them. So I'm thinking I thought tortoise shelly, kind of that amber look. Yeah. So I've got a darkish brown here. You can't lose with all the colours. There's going to be something you can play with. And the fun thing is trying combinations that you haven't tried yet. That's the fun thing.
Do you give them a little bit of a shake? I noticed
you shake, give them a little shake. And I've got a pinky colour here. Don't know what they are because I've just got codes on them, so we pop that there. And I've got an ambery kind of orangey colour here. So again, I'm giving that a little shake. And what I'm doing is I'm squeezing the pipette, because each one comes with this fabulous pipette, which means that it's going to be easier to apply onto your acetate. So first thing I'll do is I'm going to take my spray bottle with the rubbing alcohol or your isopropyl on there, and I'm spraying quite a liberal amount of that on there. And then I'm going to take some colour and I'm going to start dropping some of these inks onto this background. That'll be the first stage. That'll be about it. Now every time you do this, don't think there's any precise plan here. There isn't really. You're just playing, okay? Every time you do it, that you're going to, when you get a little bit more used to it, you'll know how to dry it to get different results. But basically, just start by having a good play with it. So we've got some inks on there. Next thing, we want to splodge the inks out a little bit. So we can use that via a sponge or via the applicator. So I'm going to start with a sponge. So I'm just pouncing. Can you see how already you started to get, even by doing that, without doing anything more fancy, we've started to get a really cool looking background, just like that. We've got a good layer of colour down.
Is that just Trev Bry?
It's just, that's a little Trev,
Little Trev, wow,
little Trev, Not even Trevor, just Trev. He's little, but he's talented. Look at that. So,
mini but mighty.
So we've got a good covering there. Be careful when you overblend, because you might end up with it looking all kind of the same. Then you can start putting a little bit more colour where you want it. So we'll put a little bit more of this amber colour there, and that's about as much as I'm going to add at the minute. I'm going to use a different colour just to. Can you see how I've just lightened those little bits there? Right, the next thing is to add texture, if you want to add some kind of texture to that, to make it get that kind of like that split cell kind of thing. If you pop a little bit of your isopropyl alcohol onto one of these applicators, take off the excess, because you don't need much at all, and then start just tapping. Can you see what's happening? It's pushing the ink array. Can you see? It's creating like these facets or cells there. Can you see?
That's such a cool effect.
Isn't it cool? It's just such a fun thing to play with. It's kind of, you'll just go, ooh, and what happens if I do that? If you let it dry a little bit and then do that, you get less of the big open cells there. You'll get more of just like a little ripples in it. All right, so less. So it dries quite quickly. It starts to go quite tacky, and you can go over where you've been there once it starts to thicken up a little bit, and put a little bit more colour back where it's pushed maybe more out than you wanted it to. All the time I'm doing this is starting to thicken, so it will eventually cover over again. But that's your call. How cool, it's easy,
It's
isn't
amazing.
It's just, yeah, it's as simple as that. That is such a good fun thing to do. So what you can do is at this stage, this is where I can say I'm going to dry that.
Yeah.
And then we'll go over again and add a little bit more, maybe fill in the, if you want some more coverage on there, we can just simply give it a dry with the heat gun, see how easy it is and how addictive it's going to be then.
I know, and isn't it incredible again, if you were like me earlier on, looking at the finished samples that Sheena showed us, you were like, how did you do that? It must be impossible. It's so simple.
Isn't it so easy? Exactly. Yeah. So what the alcohol does is it pushes the ink around, it pushes it away, kind of like instant salt technique. It's kind of like pushing it to one side. But then you can just go back and just have a play and see. So now it's thicker. So I can put a bit more colour back in there if I want. But then if I think, oh no, I like that little bit where it's more split, you can also, I'll show you another technique you can do. So see, I've just keep doing that there. So there's still quite a bit of alcohol in that applicator.
Yeah.
So just keep, and so this is where you want the heat gun, just keep drying it, see what's happening. Where you've got runs and things, you can use the heat gun to move it around. You can get a straw and blow and get it moving and get ripples and things in it if you start playing. Such a fun thing to do, Ben. So, right, so let's pop a little bit more, just a touch more of this yellow on here.
I'm just going to say, if you're watching this demo now and you haven't got the re-inkers, you've got to buy them, haven't you? 60% of the pick of the day now gone. I'm not surprised. People multi-ordering these.
Yeah, well, they're just such good fun.
Oh yeah, especially when you can do this. Would this work on a gel plate, says Amy, like to print onto paper?
I wouldn't think on the gel plate, no. But you don't need one. Look, you just need a bit of acetate and that. And you've got those amazing finishes and techniques like that.
Yeah.
So if you want more, you can, if you missed with this will put little, tiny little kind of bits of texture there. You think there's hardly anything there, but you'll see it start to split and put little, you'll see, can you see the little bits and more texture appearing where
yes.
So it's just up to you how much texture or little texture you want. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to put this over here, just put the lids on. Just, you don't have to, I would just leave the lids off while you're playing with them, then put it back. But what I'm going to do, I just want to just flatten that out a little bit there.
It's like watching fireworks, says Roseanne.
I'm going to bring in some of the luxury flakes there.
Oh, good.
And I'm going to dry it a little bit more so that it just starts to, you don't want it running, you don't want it liquid. Part of it you still kind of like tacky. So look across and look for where it just starts to go kind of maybe about there. Let's try there. And then take your gilding flakes and just pop a little bit over the surface and rub. And what you'll find is where there's little bits where it's still a bit tacky, it'll stick to those bits, and it's quite random. But it looks cool like this, but when you turn it over, so can you see how it's just stuck? It's kind of right.
Yeah.
And then bear with, we'll take that out the way. Let me just put this down here. And what you see when the fun bit is when you take this and then you turn it over. And you see all those fabulous cool, can you see how the light's catching it? It looks
incredible.
Like fiery kind of glints coming through. I don't know if it's catching that. But let me trim it down, this is important. I'll put this lid on, I'll trim it, Ben, if you've got anything to say. Then we'll come back and we'll do another quick one if you would like to say another.
It's mainly messages of, well, people can't believe it really. Cindy Conley saying, whoa! Jenny Barger saying, this is such a cool technique. OMG, says Jane Quigley. Mind completely boggled.
Yeah, it's just such a fun. Years ago, I did this in workshops. I did one particular workshop, and I know there'll be people watching who have followed me that long. I mean, 10, 15 years ago, where I had a white tile.
Oh yeah.
And so from your DIY store, just the very basic, cheap as chips white tiles that you can get. And we stamped on it. We did it background, and then we stamped on it and embossed it.
That looks amazing.
That. So can you see with the difference when so it looks like as if it's an old kind of walnutty kind of highly polished bit of wood or
it does.
Or lacquered, and yeah, that's what we just created. How easy was that?
Can we do another one?
Yeah.
In different colours?
Yeah.
I can't believe it. Sorry, I know you couldn't talk earlier on when we saw the prices. Now I can't talk, I haven't seen the demos. Maria Cooper. Wow, you say.
Yeah, I know they'll be playing this when I get back, for sure.
Sue says this would be beautiful in blues to make a starry night.
Yeah.
Great questions. Victoria says, would this work with Yupo paper?
Yes, Yupo, that's perfect. Yupo is the go-to. Before Yupo was there and a thing, it was all acetate back in the day when I was using them many moons ago.
Yeah.
But now Yupo's available, which is kind of like a plasticky paper.
Right.
It's white, so it's a white base, so it's not transparent like your acetate.
Yeah.
But when you're using the acetate, you put it against it. In fact, as well, give me a second, I just wanted to show you this. So that background looked cool on white paper, like there, right? But what you can do is, if I have any, all right, I had some, I can't find it. Bear with, keep looking at that pretty picture.
Okay, bear with.
Bear with.
Like furled wood, says Sue Benson. Annie Cagle says it's amazing. A lot of people asking, I don't know if you're taking requests on the next colour, but a lot of people asking whether or not you can do a colour with any blues we've got over there, if you're taking requests. Amy Shellmeyer has just bought...
blues, I found it.
Okay, Amy Shellmeyer says, I've just bought 3 bundles. These are busy, and to hear that from Amy tallies up with what I'm hearing in my ear. 70% of the pick of the day is now gone. These are going to go. You know what? I feel like we could sit on this for the rest of the show. I'm quite happy to, and watch Sheena just make backgrounds with these. These are absolutely...
Keep going, Douglas. Go on.
Keep going. I'll go and sit on the sofa, and I'll do an hour with the rest of the audience. I've never seen so many comments coming through. Looks like volcanic rock, says Karen. That's what I thought. Lava. Just amazing, says Evelyn. And amazing, says Sherry.
If you don't want to put the gilding flakes in, Ben, but look, if you put it against a Murray card, look at that.
That's
It's ridiculous, isn't it? That's just a Murray card. So again, if the cooler colours, let's see the gold, the green against that. Oh, you don't see the green as much, but you do see it if you get that. Yeah. But yeah, the warmer colours, that would look better. We'll try silver. Let's see about the silver. No, still not. I think it looks better on the white, the green. Yeah, we've lost that one. Possibly. So just try it, but definitely the warmer colour on that looks
it's like
cool.
a cosmos, that, isn't it?
Isn't it?
Beautiful
like
effect.
A galaxy far away. But I do love this one on the gold or the white is just a really pretty. It looks a little bit more.
On that gold looks incredible.
Yeah, stunning, isn't it?
Yeah.
Should we do another one?
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Let's do another 4.
Another 4.
Yes.
Right. So should we choose? Somebody said a bluey colour, so I was opening some blues here.
Yeah.
Should we do a blue and a purpley colour? I haven't tried this one. We haven't. Again, this just with one bag, you've got a ridiculous number of combinations. So time will get away from you before you start playing, even scratch the surface of playing with all the combinations. So I'm just squeezing the alcohol into the pipette so they're ready to go, and then we'll just do the same thing again and repeat. So cool.
I know, it's brilliant. I always want to come over and do it myself.
So we'll spritz it again with the alcohol.
Yeah.
And then let's try the lighter blue first, and then just start dropping some blue on there.
So at this point, you just randomly putting it wherever, right?
Yeah, I haven't got a plan. Yeah, I'm just going for it, as you've seen it first time here. So I'll be as surprised as you are with what we're going to end up with here.
Yeah.
So we'll pop a little bit of this purple in there.
These techniques are brilliant though, aren't they? Because you get a different look every time.
Yeah, every single time. Yeah. So we'll do that little blending thing. I've got a clean sponge. Let me see if we've got, oh no, that's got orange in it. I need a clean sponge, bear with. So let's try this one. This may well be a clean sponge. Yeah, we've got clean there.
Who's buying the re-inker bundle? Let me know in the comments. Over 70% now gone.
Yeah, well, you see, this is it. We needed to show this just to let you see, because this morning when I saw it, I was like beyond excited. I thought, wow, this, because I know what I've done in the past in workshops with these, and thinking, if you don't know about them, it's such a shame for you to miss the opportunity with these.
Yeah, I'm so glad we've seen this, honestly. It's amazing.
So can you see when you drop it in and it's still wet, what you can actually do, if it's still wet like that, you can actually let it just do its thing and ripple and mix in and do cool things like that. What you need is enough liquid over the surface to kind of blend it in.
Yeah.
So my alcohol is really dirty there, so I'm going to take, this is where that little that little applicator I was talking about earlier would be perfect. The glue applicator.
Oh, the little fine tip glue applicator.
Yes, absolutely. So right, so now I still want a little bit more. I like that blue a little bit more prominent there. So it's just about layering it up and playing with it. A bit more of that in. And then, again, a touch more of the alcohol. Let's pop, in fact, let's just spritz it so as soon as the alcohol, can you see how it's moving it around and making it, you get an effect immediately with it.
Do you know what this takes me back to? And this might just be me. Doesn't it take you back to science at school when you were looking at things under a microscope?
Yeah.
That's what this reminds me of.
It's so cool. It's really cool. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to dry that layer, and then we'll be a bit more, when we put the other layer, we can put a little bit darker on there as well.
Yeah. Mind blown, Sheena says. Love this, says Robbie. Can't wait to give it a try. Alicia says, Ben and Sheena, y'all are rocking it out. Yeah, I can never do that. Y'all are rocking it out. I mean, there's so many of you telling me how much you love this. I know what I'll be playing with after the show, says Maria. Annie Kegels bought 6 bags. Do you know what? Because of the fantastic demos that we've seen, and also I would say what we're saying is if you buy 3, we can guarantee that you won't get duplicates. If you want to buy 6, I mean, you end up with some of the same colours. Who cares? Because the thing is, you're going to be doing these techniques, aren't you? So chances are you'll need lots of the colours. So buy as many as you think you need, is what I would say.
If you can, absolutely, because you're just not going to get tired of experimenting, and the more you do, you'll go, yeah, okay, I know if that's that dry now, if I add that now, and you can be a bit more in control of the effect you're going to get the more you play with it and the more you try different applicators out, for example. So this one's much more kind of confetti-like, but again, remember, if we want to make it so that there's bigger cells there, we can go back with the applicator. I don't know if I've got a clean one, bear with, we'll get another sponge applicator, and that will push that ink around a little bit more. So it's all just different ways of using.
Susie's bought 3 bundles. Cindy's bought 3 bundles. These are going to go.
Wow. I'm pleased I had a little bit of play between the things, because I thought, we just really do need to show you, because I was concerned that some of you may not have seen what you can do with these. It's like...
Do you know what? I've been here, nearly 3 years. I can't think of many occasions when we've actually shown the re-inkers, or had them on shows, to be honest with you. I feel like, I don't know whether they've not been in stock or what, but I just feel like I've not really seen these that often. 75% of the stock has gone now, by the way, on these. They're going to sell out. You've got to be quick. And the more Sheena demos, the more these will go. Could you put a resin over the top to preserve it, says Daniel? Would you need to do that?
You would need to. If you turn over the acetate, everything that's going on is at the back, so you're good with that. So yeah, it's all good.
Jane's asking, where can I get the rubbing alcohol from, or could I use vodka? Lol.
No, not vodka, no.
Don't use your vodka.
No, don't use your good vodka. Oh, the horror, the humanity. So yeah, don't use your vodka. You can get it at your pharmacy.
Yeah.
Yeah, and they'll know what, if you just, type, you can get it online actually, to be honest, the isopropyl. So it depends what kind of effect you want. I quite like that kind of swirly confetti effect. You can't see it properly. I'm going to dry it and see what we can do with that, and then maybe try that against the silver or the white.
Yep. Alicia in Arkansas, who is Arkan-sighted, says, I love that. Can I use red liner tape to stick it to cardstock once it's dry? What would you use to... Red liner tape, would that be the best tape to stick it to your cardstock?
To stick it onto, yes. If you put something around it outside, yeah, for sure. Or brads, little brads.
Oh, yeah.
That would be great to hold them, yeah, for sure.
Melanie D's got the re-inker bundle. Annie Cagle's bought 3 more of the re-inkers for a total of 6. Unique Crafty Corner says they've just checked out with 3 re-inker bags, 10 $5 Lucky Dip bags, colour blend pencils, glitter paste, plus liquid kit for pencils. Can't wait to get it all. Katie Wilson says, dang y'all, glad I bought my re-inker bags this morning. 3 of course, well done. They're going to disappear, heading towards 80% of the stock now gone on these, with double points across the board as well. So many reasons to shop and buy these today. I'm just enjoying watching you do them.
So can you see how you can just keep just layering it up and having fun with it and just changing the texture? If you don't like something, you can literally just put it, and then if you put a little bit more of the alcohol on it, either with you can drop some on or with a brush, and then you're going to get a different effect again. See, so how it's split that now. So we're going to see more of the white through when it dries. So we'll dry this time. I'll tidy up, we'll trim it down and see what we've got, because you literally can't just keep going and move it around, and there's no, you could just keep layering it up and changing it and changing the pattern. It's like kind of like creating your own kaleidoscope.
And do you know what as well, Laura's just said she's come back and bought some more of these because she's going to do it with the grandkids. It's a great thing to do with the grandkids, isn't it?
What I would say is with the alcohol, it does have a little bit of an odour, so do it near an open window, a well-ventilated room is what I would say. And I would definitely say as well, wear rubber gloves, because you know, like the thin gloves, those thin ones, just so that it's easier clean up.
Another 3 gone. Kendall's just bought 3. These are disappearing before your very eyes.
Right, let me dry this now. It doesn't look that great until you trim it, and then you can see how cool that looks. So we'll do that. I'll trim this down, and then we'll see what it looks like when it's all nicely finished. Let me get all those edges away. So always start trimmer, that's not the trimmer I want. This is the trimmer I'm looking for. Use, start bigger so that you can tidy it up, and you know, because you're going to have edges that you think, unless you want to make that the feature as well. You know, you can blend it out with the blending solution, so it looks just like ethereal kind of swoosh of colour on the acetate. But if you want to have it looking really uniform, just start a little bit bigger and then trim it down a little bit smaller. So then that's the fun, then you get to see what you created.
I love that. That's an incredible effect.
Isn't it so cool?
It's so cool.
That's why when I saw the price of these alcohol inks, I thought, whoa, seriously.
And when you think of how little of the ink you've used to create that, you're going to create hundreds of these.
Oh, absolutely. The value's phenomenal.
Yeah.
I don't know what it'll look against gold because of warm colour. Yeah, you kind of disappear. If you look, you kind of can see it, and I don't know if the silver. So try it against other backgrounds. Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. It's the studio lights, but I think on the white, I think it looks better.
My. I know in the last sort of 40 minutes or so, we've got more deals to show you. Were we doing the vote? Are we going to put these into the vote as well for the demo of the day? We're going to have to, aren't we? I tell you what.
So we just created these two, just like that.
Okay.
That's it.
Well, which is your favourite then?
That was the first one, and that was the second. So 1 and 2.
So we're going to vote on that now, and then we can get the vote for the demo of the day. So 1. Let's have another quick look. 1 or 2. 1 for me, 2 for George. Because we've got some more demos to have a look at, haven't we? Is that what you just said? Or we've got some more goodies to look. Oh, I see. We've got more goodies to look at. I thought we've got more demos. I was going to say, like, make some more background, Sheena. Make some more. Keep going. 1 or 2. Vote now, and then we'll get the result for that. We'll do the vote for the demo of the day. Looks like marble, says Roseanne. Gorgeous, says Brenda. So pretty, says Sherry Miller. Laura Simmons says re-inker's always a great seller. Glad I bought earlier. Lillian, yes, Lillian. It's like something under a microscope. It is. Remember the little microscopic slide you'd have a look at. That's what it looks like. Laura Parker says working with the flakes is what I'm really excited about. If you missed it, you can go back and watch those last 2 demos where Sheena was incorporating those flakes in there as well. Brenda says I definitely just got the re-inker bundle. That was too good of a deal to pass up. That is the one that you need to be checking out. This one here now, because people are multi-ordering this. You can go 1, you can go 2, you can go 3. It is now limited stock. There the screen, which means it soon won't be seen. These have flown out the door tonight. And listen, I've got to tell you again, I've got to tell you that you can only buy 3 of these. If you buy more, you will get duplicates potentially. But listen, people like Annie are buying 6. You guys love the value in this. You guys have loved that demo. Buy these now. They are going to sell out. Look at the price. Look at the saving. Look how much you're going to get out of these. All those demos to copy. And the fact is, you're only using tiny droplets. You will have so much fun with these. Double points. Get them now whilst you can. We'll come back, read some more of your comments. But now is the time to check out particularly these. We'll see you in about 3 or 4 minutes' time.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the Crafters Companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, $1 or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Welcome to Crafters TV. With more than 35 hours of live shows each week, it's your home for all things craft. Shine the spotlight on new and innovative crafting products with live tutorials and demonstrations. Join our family of craft experts where fun happens every day.
Are we in trouble or are we all right?
Yeah.
Should be coming in. Should be coming.
What did she do?
Exactly
what
how
did she do?
he looks.
This is awesome! This is awesome!
Get creative and craft along. With our amazing deals, your next craft project is just a click away. Tune in live 7 days a week, or you can watch us on Catch Up at crafterscompanion.com, Facebook, or our YouTube channels. You can chat to us, craft along, and meet new friends by joining our online crafting community.
And I watch you every day, and it's just what really gets you through when you're really at rock bottom.
There's a show for every type of crafter, from first-time dabblers to full-time makers. Crafters TV, create every day.
We get to know people from places and walks of life that we wouldn't come across in our everyday life if it wasn't for Crafters TV and doing what we do.
I got so many lovely comments from people when I started doing the presenting, and it was just really such a lovely feeling. And it's nice that people keep messaging in. You know, we see the same people. We know you can build up that kind of relationship with those people. So it's just the fact that people like what we do and they're pleased. And I do love it when people send us photographs of the items that they've made.
We talk about customers, but really they go in as a customer, come out as a friend. The support that I get is amazing. The messages I get are amazing.
Me personally, it is personal interaction. I've never had the best of health. I've always been open about that with our viewers at Crafters TV. So many people are in the same situation as me health-wise. Other people have got a completely different health issues. They understand and they relate to what I'm going through, what others are going through. So whether we interact on a crafting basis or whether we interact on a health basis, a personal basis, we're all there to support one another. It is incredible.
The reaction of viewers when they come to meet us
is worth all of the early mornings when we have to get up for our early morning shows.
Some of the customers come on as craft ambassadors and things like that, craft along with us, and being able to actually chat with them on air. Love it. I really love that connection with them.
We've had lots of shows where we've done like craft alongs, especially where we've had viewers craft along with us. We had a particular viewer, Joy, who joined us once before, and she literally made me cry on air, and Joe, because the things she said about us, it really was quite humbling that there are people out there that watch us and invite us into their living rooms and really treat us like family.
Welcome back, everybody. What a show this has been. My second order today, says Eleanor, got me 3 Reinkas times 3, of course, 6 lucky dips, stamping bag, pencil accessory kit, both marker wallets. Boom, that is Eleanor Murphy. Sue Benson bought the Reinkas pencil bundle just now, bought the large pen bag, and I forgot the crack of dawn this morning. I broke down, I bought 3 Reinka bags, says Rhonda. Yes, says Sarah Ibbotson. Yes! I've just bought 3 Reinka bundles, 5 lucky dips, magazine number 1. Excited to see Sheena's technique. That was on a good deal, the magazine. I've used this technique on a tile, says Jane. It had to be sealed though. Mary Pat says, bought 4 Reinka bags. I didn't hear the 3 with no repeats until after I placed an order for 1. Don't matter, does it? It doesn't matter, even if you get a few repeats. Of course.
Combinations, all the different colour combinations you're going to come up with. Yeah.
That's it. I just think with that and like the lucky dips as well, which I've been telling you about. The lucky dips, for example, we've said obviously you can you can buy 5 that get in repeats, but in the lucky dips it's all pens and pencils. So why wouldn't you buy more? Because you're going to use them eventually. Do as well if you're spending over 50. I know we've mentioned this, but if you're not aware, if you're spending over $50, use that code for your free gift. FG50 is the code to enter, and you'll get for free a 3-pack of our aqua markers as well. Is limited to 500 customers. I know loads of you have been shopping, particularly during the last 20 minutes as well. So do make sure that you use that code. I plan to make pre-stamped cards and then stock the pen tote to take with me on our trip to Alaska, says Sue Benson, for those sunny nights where there is no TV and no internet, no Ben, no Sheena.
Oh,
boo. Oh.
Doesn't bear thinking about.
Does it really?
No us.
We've got the demo of the show vote as well, if you want to do that very quickly. Do you want that? Yeah? Do we? Demo of the show.
I can't remember which one was. What did we do? Okay, I've got it.
1, Sheena.
Number 1, which was this one, the amber coloured one. Yay!
Should we do demo of the day whilst we're on? I'll bring them over to you because then you can do them on the overhead then, can't you?
All right. Okay.
So it was that order, wasn't it?
Okay, yeah, that was the order.
So.
Okay, so the demo 1. And let me get the bit of black card again. Bear with. It looks better on the bit of black card.
Oh, it does, the better on black card,
yeah. It does a bit better. So, yeah, there you go, demo 1.
That's nice.
That was this morning.
Yep.
Yeah. Then we did a same technique, but made a cherry blossom tree for the summer, with a cherry blossom falling underneath. And then tonight we had this one here.
Oh.
There you go.
I think it's maybe 1 for me, but then I think I look at 3 and think how amazing that was and how to put that together.
Yeah.
You'd almost vote for 3 for the technique, wouldn't you?
If you haven't done that before, I won't be offended that my tree loses to this, because this is such a achievable, fun. Anybody can do that in like immediately. You just play with it and that's it. You're going to get a fabulous background one way or another, and they're going to be different. Every one you do, you'll never be able to repeat the 2 the same. So that 3, 2,
yep,
and 1.
Get voting. The decision is yours. I ordered 3 Reinka bundles, says Crafty Auntie, after Ben said that we would not receive duplicates. Yes, that's it. So we're telling you. But as I've said to you, I know Anne ordered 6. She's thinking, well, it doesn't matter if I receive duplicates because I'm going to use them. Double on each. I see I'm now going to need more heat-resistant acetate, says Annie Kegel. And funnily enough, producer Johnny's been crunching the numbers, and with the amount of people who bought all of those Reinkas, the acetate has been flying out of the door.
You should see what I've just done here.
Okay.
I've got to show you this. If you layer them up as well, look at that.
That.
Look at that.
Is that the 2 that you've just done together?
That's 2, yes. So the bit on top is the luxury gilding flakes, making that. It look. See how they look. See. Oh, I love that combination of the two. You kind of look through it and you see pattern amongst pattern. What you could do in a card, Ben, if you had your foam, you know, the foam separator thing. You could put one in front and then you look through it and see the. Oh, I like that, doubling them up as well. I'm just trying another one.
That is amazing.
I could try another one there. Ooh, look at
Oh, that's just as nice, actually. Isn't it? Oh, yes, please.
It's a nice combination.
It's a nice.
Yeah, nice. And then we'll try the green and the blue.
Come on.
That'll work.
Ooh. Give it a wiggle.
If you look, yeah, it looks kind of like heather because you've got bits of pink showing above the green. I think that might even be my favourite. Double up one there.
That is beautiful.
Just acetate, you know,
Yeah.
one sheet of heat-resistant acetate and you've got an amazing effect like that. Yeah, why would you not want to play? Cool, isn't it?
Three, our heat-resistant acetate, 3 for 4. Sorry, 3 for 14. $14 is the deal. It's not on the shop today, but if you just search it in the bar, search it in the bar, search it on the search bar. Look at the search bar. You know what I mean. You'll find it there. Just search for acetate. It'll be there. By the way, the votes were 1, 2, and 3. Someone's voted for 4. Apparently on the.
Okay.
Yeah.
I would go for the one I haven't done.
Okay.
I would imagine it was amazing.
I mean, it would have been 4.
The others are rubbish compared to 4.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3 in the bin. 4.
Yeah. Wow.
I'm going to show you a few more deals. The pencil accessory collection. Again, and I know this was the same for Sheena actually, a few deals which you haven't seen before. I have never seen this Spectrum Noir pencil blending accessories kit. The Trousse de Sampage pour Crayon, as they say in France. Beautiful, sorry, I've just read that on the box. Beautiful pouch you're going to get this in, and when we open this up, you're going to get all of these fantastic tools to help you with your blending. Now, you will get the metal sharpener in here as well, alongside another one of our Spectrum Noir sharpeners, another twin sharpener. But let's just go through all of this again, Sheena, because I know we touched on this earlier on.
Yeah.
What are we getting in here? First of all, what have we got this side here?
Well, you've got your paper stumps there.
Right.
Right, so they're compressed paper stumps. So they are for blending. So they're for blending pastel, your colour blend pencils with your blending solution.
Yeah.
And also graphite, because you've got 2 pencils in there, and that's great graphite pencils.
Yeah, you have.
So what, you know, when you say like it's back in school, we used to have us do with still life, didn't they? Drawing with your pencils.
Yes.
And trying to get it so it was nice and smooth and not see the pencil lines. Well, if you scribble, it looks so cool, a sketch with graphite, and then blend it with the paper stumps as well, even that, and it makes it look kind of airbrushed, really cool. And the little thing on the right there, that little sanding block, is how you clean those little paper stumps. So when they get dirty, and you've got your Gamsol, which is your blending solution, when you've been blending with your colour blend pencils, for example, you sand them on there, put them back to a point, sand away all the coloured paper, and then when it's no more tooth on that, when you've filled it up with all the paper little shavings, you tear it off and there's another sheet underneath. So that's, you just work your way through that. And then, of course, you've got your pencil sharpener, a really good metal pencil sharpener.
Wow.
Is that an eraser as well, Ben?
Did you get an eraser in there? Little eraser, little metal sharpener.
Yeah, fantastic.
You get the 2 actually.
It's such a good kit. If I would say absolutely, if you've got your colour blend pencils, if you bought that deal, just do yourself a favour and get that as well, because that is absolutely, for the little bit of the extra, you get a massive return on what you can do with your pencils by adding that to it.
You do get your Gamasol as well, and just again
with
explain what we are going to be using that for.
So the Gamsol is to blend your pencils. So if you have used coloured pencils before, so coloured pencils, they stick to the card by means of just getting caught up in the tooth of the card. And but what you can do with the Gamsol is you can kind of break down the binder. It kind of dissolves the waxy core, and it makes it more like as if you were using like a water soluble pencil, but it is your wax or oil based colouring pencil, which is what the colour blend are. And it means you can build up more layers as well, because if the wax builds up, eventually it'll get to the point where you can't add any more. It becomes really shiny and you can't add any more colour because you've filled all the tooth in the card, whereas that will allow you to layer up more.
That is a $30 collection. You're paying $12 if you're platinum tonight and you want to pick that up. Half price, less your discount. Still getting questions coming through, by the way. Let's just quickly do these. Erin Mossman says, so how would the foil press do on top of those backgrounds if you use heat acetate, I wonder?
I don't know. I'm not your woman for the foil press. I haven't used it. That'll be one to put to Craig, I think.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
Foil press Saturday, isn't it? Foil press on
I'll leave a couple
Saturday.
and Craig can
Yeah.
have a try.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll be able to play with it.
Oh, it's Friday night. So Friday night's Stars and Stripes. You can ask Craig about that. And then he's doing demos on the foil press on Saturday at 2, which is 9 o'clock Eastern. And then Evelyn's just asking, she just says, would you get a similar effect with the watercolour pens, or is that only possible what you've done with the alcohol readers?
Yeah, the watercolour pens wouldn't stick to the acetate. They would, they repel. The only way you can get a water-based product to stick to acetate is to then mix it in with an acrylic binder, like the glossy highlights, or even tacky glue, which it'll dry clear, and then but you couldn't get those backgrounds. You couldn't do that background effect. It has to be the alcohol inks for that look.
Great questions, keep them coming. We've got the result for the demo of the day, which we'll do in just a second. First of all, I have just seen the price on this set. Our collector's edition, which we launched on, I lose track of time, but it was a birthday back along.
Yeah.
This was $34.99.
Wow.
$11.83 if you're platinum. That is ridiculous. $14.79. We've seen this down at what, about $25 before? But $11.83 is incredible. It's a collector's edition of 10 markers that these are basically limited edition. You haven't got these anywhere else. You've got a selection of our tri-blends, a selection of our aqua markers, classics in here in colours that you won't find anywhere else. And also in this set, one of a kind, you've got the tricolour metallic marker in here as well, which is a one-of-a-kind set. I would buy it just for that pen on its own if I was you. It's a 10-piece set. If you bought this before, potentially you're at the point where you're thinking it would be good to get some refills. This is an incredible day to be able to do it. And like I've said, all the pens that you're going to be getting in here are limited and exclusive colours to this set. Wow. So you're getting different tri-blend colours in here. This one brings you your sage, your green blend. You're also going to get in this set your pearl blue blend of your tri-blend markers. You've got your, well, this is the one which everyone loves to buy this set for, a tricolour metallic, where you've got these 3 beautiful colours in. It's a one-of-a-kind pen, I believe that, where you've got your antique bronze, you've got your silver ingot, and then your gold plate in there as well. So all of those are included. Then you're going to get one of our aqua markers. Again, in a set of, tricolour aqua, in a set of 3 different colours which you haven't seen anywhere else.
Ooh, that line's gorgeous.
Yeah, you've got red fuchsia, then you've got the green, or leaf green it's called.
Nice.
Look at that yellow, it's got yellow tulip.
Nice.
That's beautiful, isn't it?
Spring colours.
Yes, very fresh and sort of zesty, aren't they, those colours there? So that's included.
Tropical.
Hey?
Tropical.
Absolutely tropical. You're then going to get one of our classics, this again in a different colour, that is Mystic Blue.
Wow. Pretty.
Gorgeous. Then you've also got in here some of our beautiful glitter markers, again in different colours. Striking Purple.
Nice.
And Vivid Pink. Again, exclusive to this set. And I forgot about this. The beautiful acrylic paint marker, that is a stunning jade green. And then on top of all of that, the only one pen in here which you're able to get elsewhere is one of our clear sparkle pens.
But they're brilliant. They're just good to have. What a phenomenal value.
That's amazing, isn't it? But particularly for the fact that they are, well, aside from this, those pens you can't get anywhere else, exclusive to that set. It's $35 worth for $11.83. If you bought those previously, stock up, buy again. If you haven't bought them, buy them because they're limited. And also, I think, a great chance, an opportunity just to try a different range of pens, isn't it?
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. I would have it. I would definitely put me down for one of those. Thank you very much. First time I've seen it. I haven't seen those before. I love that metallic one.
$11.83. Next up is a 57-piece creative collection. I haven't seen the price on this yet. I'm just bracing myself, knowing what we've already done today. Look at the price on this. A half-price deal on the creative collection. Again, don't ask me exactly when we launched this, but it was a point last year, wasn't it? Because we had like we had the artist collection, and then this came along, which was the big daddy. $51.99 is what you're paying tonight, rather than $129.99. It's basically got a little bit of everything inside it. Looks the absolute business. It's the biggest kind of selection box you've ever seen, and when we open it up, look at everything that you are going to be getting in here. A real smorgasbord.
Wow.
Isn't it? Of
what an
colouring.
amazing gift that would be, wouldn't it, Ben?
Absolutely.
That would be a wow gift, that would be.
It really, truly would. And what you're getting in here, as you can see, is a selection of our aqua pens. Great to kind of give those a go, give those a try. If you've never used those before, amazing. You've then got your classics included in here as well. So you've got a nice, it's nice to have a different range of some watercolour markers,
love it.
some alcohol markers as well.
Yes, perfect, great. Because you know, you might find, you might not have tried one and find that that's the one. Wow, where they've been all my life. This is you know, you take to a certain colouring medium, and that's an amazing way to try that out too.
Again,
Lovely.
glitter markers across a whole selection of different colours. So we've got some of our neons in here, the neon orange, jade aqua in here, the frozen lake, cool blue, a lovely selection of those. These I know that Sheena absolutely loves.
Love
We've got
them.
3 of our art liners in there.
Yeah, got to have them. Fantastic, love them.
The art liners that you've got in here, 3 different sizes for you. You've got your brush and then your 0.3 and 0.5. I credit you, Sheena, because again, I've kind of seen the art liners previously, but never gone into depth and detail with these. And I think over the course of the shows that we've done together, I think you've shown me, certainly, just how versatile and how you need the art liners in your life, don't you, really?
Absolutely. Just adding little extra bits into your stamps. You know, you can add your own little swirly, curly bits and little cute little leafy bits. And the more you, your confidence builds and the more you play, the more you're going to want to do these things. And your creativity is going to grow with this. This is really just fun. And
sparkle brush pens you're going to be getting in here. Crystal clear, sterling silver. Just for you guys. Also, your, what's that one there? I can't read it. Spun gold. And then finally in this set, we've also popped in some of our beautiful dual-ended metallic markers as well. In total, it is 57 markers, but that is not all. I'll just flip this around and show you, because then you're also going to get all of your marker colouring pages included in here too. All of that is in there, so you've got a guide in there too. Some of these are beautifully foiled for you as well, so you can have a really great time with this collection. Great gift idea, and at half price, less your Club Inspire price, whatever that might be, whether you're bronze, whether you're silver, whether you're gold or platinum, you've got a phenomenal deal on that. Right, we're going to have a quick break. When we come back, we will announce the winner of the demo of the day. We'll do any of your final questions. Last chance to get in any questions for Sheena. I can just see a couple more come in. We'll tackle those, we'll read your comments, and then we'll be just about done. So in the meantime, head to the checkouts and we will come back after this short musical interlude.
A few weeks ago on the show, we were talking about places where all you guys lived. Well, we might have used Google Earth just to have a bit of a sneaky look at the village, town, or city that you lived in. And I thought it might be quite funny if I wrote a little ditty and I put on my Facebook page, where do y'all live? And I'll put your towns and cities and village into my little song. But I didn't realize that there would be about 425 responses. So I'm gonna cram as many places into this song as I can, but I won't get them all in. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. We crafted Lydney, Lynbrook, Launceston, Lehana, Tampa, Darlington, Almond Beach, Sedalia, Wills Point, Widnes, Wildwood, Wildham, Archer, Jackwell Lake, Walkerburn, Yate, Bay, Hesperia, Sublimity, Pinhole, Avon, Freeport, Mapleton, San Jose, Enumclaw, Great Bend, Detroit, Keniston. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Parachute, Paradise, Pollux, Papillion, Sheets of Bay, St. Petersburg, Seacon, Sutton, Saturday, Bristol, Brighton, Brooklyn, Blackpool, Barnsley, Tide Squeeze, South Shields, Temple Hills and Bentley, Tampa, Pillar, Tucumcari, Ottawa, Hull, Harrisburg, Lexington, Tupelo, Cincinnati, Austinburg. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Loxahatchee, Lakesville, Lawrence, Lacey, Livermore, Albuquerque, Weeki-Wachee, Pensacola, Ellsworth, Port, Mechanicsburg, Williamsburg, Rebella, Houston, Burlington, Wet Wang, Market, Drayton, Yale, Medford, Wellington, Wapakoneta, Homer, Sassa, Santa Rosa, Wichita, Honolulu, Riverdale, Melbourne, Commerce, Fintana. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Newton Abbey, Richmond, Dudley, Georgetown, East Kilbride, Eugene, Ferrum, Rhinebeck, Walkerstown, Newarheim, Fort Wayne, Gloucester, Chester, Long Beach, Raphael, St. Dominic's and Cloud, St. Augustine Beach, Sand Springs, Romford, Tulsa, Traverse City, Wesley Chapel, Ballarat, Medina, Rampo City. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. Crafting Sawbrook, Tucson, Kissimmee, Philadelphia, Chicago, Las Vegas, Biloxi, Lafayette, Elmira, Glendale, Scottsdale, Anchorage, and Hurtville, Seattle, Gold Canyon, Ipswich, Cumberland, Unionville, Toledo, Miami, Atlanta, Cleveland, Gold Canyon, Altoona, Calounda, Port Orange, Glover, Rising Sun. We craft everywhere, man. We craft everywhere. From over here to there, man. We craft everywhere. In crafters, we've got our share, man. We craft everywhere. And there's a few more places I didn't manage to get into the song. West Runton, Newcastle, Kingswood, Sandbach, Carlisle, Bewdley, Albury, Durham, Springfield, Ashington. We craft in Greenville, Lincoln, Nebraska, Sumter, Oak Park, Winchester, Knapp Hill, Stoke-on-Trent, Mount Pocono, Greenville, Charlotte, Oxon Hill, Tunbridge Wells, Modesto, Haverhill, Sierra Vista, Arecibo, Morgantown, O'Fallon, Aurora, Black Forest. We craft in Hermiston, Brownsburg, Henderson, Socorro, Fort Myers, Manningham, Hilliard, Farmingdale, East Moline, Summers Point, Calgary, Charleston, Sawston, Malden, Galloway, Fitchburg, Hope Lawn, Aberdeen, Winstead, Castlewood, Chatsworth, Limestone, Victoria, Willoughby, Rockland, Canton, Falmouth, Conestoga, Lyndhurst, Ashbourne, and Cluj-Napoca. Oh yeah.
Thank you everybody for checking out. It's been busy. Sheena has me trying all kinds of colouring and painting, says Crafty Angie. She's making me take my stuff off. She's making me taking my stuff off. I don't know what that means.
I don't know either, but I'm a bit worried.
Sounds
Put the
good,
stuff back on and keep painting.
Can I just say, talking about taking stuff off, I don't know if anyone's done this. A friend of my wife's was no, it's not a gag. A friend of my wife's was showing went to it was like a ladies' party, if you like. No, it wasn't one of those parties. But what they did, it was I don't know if it was a birthday party or whether it was a hen do or what. It was an all ladies party anyway, and they did a a life drawing class.
Wow.
And this bloke came up, and there was pictures and everything. Saw him. He came up and he took all his clothes off.
That was it, yeah.
And they sat there and painted him.
Oh, what?
What is that?
Can I just suggest a vase of flowers next time, Pet?
Yes.
A bowl of fruit.
Yes. And yeah, and next time also, I don't need to see pictures of that. Because you can imagine the pictures that I saw, and it wasn't the pictures that they created.
Is that the living room wall now, Ben, is it?
Yeah, my Laura was like, oh, look at the party Deborah's been to. I was like, what the? Yeah. Anyway, sorry. I just thought, why did I say that? I can't even remember.
Take the stuff off. Take the stuff off and paint it.
I wonder what pencils they used. Oh yes, taking stuff off. That's why we said it. Thank you. Demo of the day.
Demo of the day.
Let's get onto that. I can't find it now. Hang on 1 second, please, caller.
Number 4.
No. I see what you did there, sorry, just remembered. Yes, number 4. No. Demo of the day by only 4 votes.
4 votes, yeah.
All been counted and checked by Susie. 1.
1. It was the autumnal tree from this morning. That one there.
That
There
is
you
pretty
go.
gorgeous, to be fair. It's looked less and less beachy over the day to me as well.
It has, yes, it does, yeah. It just look more, yeah.
Thank you for all of your votes. That will go up onto our Crafty Walk of Fame, and no doubt we'll be doing the vote for the demo of the week on Sunday. Now, if you grabbed these, congratulations. If you didn't, I am bad news bear right now, because don't scream and shout. The pick of the day has now...
Wow.
Sold out.
Sold out.
Those flew. I think a lot of you watched the demos and then went, wow, I've got to have them. Also, Sheena, thanks to you, we are now seeing the acetate fly out of the door as well.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, you do want, if you got that, you definitely want your acetate, for sure.
Yeah. Absolutely
Nice one,
brilliant.
thank you.
Thank you so much, everybody, for grabbing all those deals. Just before we disappear, I just wanted to show you as well the $5 Lucky Dips. Again, we'll get Sheena's take on what you potentially could be getting here. So you guys, I think, generally know how these work, but just to explain, you pay your $5, or for the majority of you, $4, because we know the majority of you are platinum, and then we give you 1 item. All right, we can't guarantee what it's going to be because it's a Lucky Dip. What we are saying, though, is you can buy 5 items from the Lucky Dip, and we guarantee you'll get 5 different items. However, when you consider what you're getting in here is all pens, it's pencils. I mean, there's the odd tool in here, but when you consider it's all consumables, you might think about buying more than 5. If you do, I can't guarantee that you'll get different ones. If you buy just 5, you will get different. So, for example, and I'll pull this one out first because this for me is the value for money right there.
Wow.
12 Classiques for $4.
What? That is phenomenal, isn't it?
I just think
It's
that is
crazy.
yeah.
Yeah.
An incredible buy. To even just try those out. Maybe you are currently kind of using our tri-blend. You come off the back of the Academy of Colour, you're using tri-blends and thinking, oh, maybe I'd have a bit of a go with the Classics, but I'm not too sure. Why not have a go? Why not have a Lucky Dip? See if you get those. If you do, you have saved yourself an absolute fortune. Also, something which you might try, you could get a set of our Aqua Blend pencils. And again, all of these things are just worth having a little bit of a try, we're having a little go with.
It's a great way, and it's a clever way, you know, because then you do try something that you maybe wouldn't have tried before. I love that. And that may be the thing that was waiting for you, that, wow, and I'm really good at this colour, and you just take to it. And it's true. You sometimes go with the thing that you think's the safest thing, and try something else, and then that's the one that you're loving, and you just take to.
And again, $4 if you're platinum. So again, as an idea, so you dip twice, you might get those 2. Dip a 3rd time, and you might get some of our fantastic tri-blend brush pens. So again, you know,
That is phenomenal value, isn't it?
It is. You're getting
that is ridiculous. 18 colours in that box, Ben.
Yeah.
And then mix them together.
Yeah. Absolutely right. And again, you know, if you've never tried the brush pens, a great way to be able to do that. If you've never had a go with our illustrators, we've got some of our 6-piece illustrator pens within that set as well. Also, you could be dipping and grabbing one of our mats, heat resistant, non-slip. Handy for crafting on the go, these, aren't they?
Yeah, they're great for crafting on the go. Yeah, for all your kind of messy techniques with your embossing powders and things, that's perfect for that.
You could be getting, if you dip, sparkle pens.
Wow.
And again, not often do we see the 6-piece sets. Normally we bring you the 3-piece sets. Here, a 6-piece set. This one is your autumn hues. If you are dipping and you're lucky enough to get a set of our sparkle pens, make sure you go back and watch our Craft Your Stash show from earlier on, where you were doing all sorts with these, weren't you?
Well, that was the demo of the day. That was done with the sparkle pens. And that actually, that autumn colour, if you got that, you've got your autumn tree sorted there.
You have. We've also got, and you kind of describe this as sort of like the autumn and sort of summer, springtime, because that coastal cottage.
Pretty, yeah.
Really
lovely.
cute. You've got your linen, peach tree, sea spray, pistachio, cornflower blue, and your magnolia. Those are your 6 colours that you're getting there. That could be yours if you dip in the Lucky Dip. We've also got in here, I mean, there's tons more. You could be getting different colours of the illustrators in here. So again, lots of opportunity to get illustrators if you dip. We've also got, again, not seen a 6x6 version of this, our premium black paper pad. 30 sheets, 6x6, and again, quite nice if you pick up any of the, I know we've got metallic ink pads on the show, metallic pens as well. These will work absolutely beautifully with, and tools as well. We've got things like your brayer in the Lucky Dip as well. This, as I say, is just a bit of a snapshot as to what you might get. You might get something completely different, but what you've got to realise is the value is incredible. Whatever you're going for, you're going to get absolute steals. And I know there are people who have gone way over the 5, which we are kind of saying that's the best to go with so that you don't get, but people are going, do you know what, for $5, $4 if you're platinum, who cares if I get repeats? I've just got great value for money right across the board there, but go quickly for those because again, they are flying out with the amount of people who are multi-ordering on those. I cannot tell you how much I've enjoyed today, and I feel like super enthused with everything that you've shown us, Sheena. So thank you once again. Hopefully you've enjoyed it as much as I have today.
I love it. I love it here. It's we have just Wednesdays are fabulous. So thank you for welcoming me back, and it's just great, fabulous team, and having a great time. So thank you.
When are you back with us next then?
I'm not here next week. The week after I'm back. Yeah.
Are you going on your vacays?
I am going away in the van, doing a bit of drawing in the van.
Oh, nice.
Nice, yeah.
Well, you deserve it. Have a fantastic time. A massive thank you to Sheena. Thank you to the whole team today as well. What a day it's been. Thank you to Rebecca, who was on earlier. Susie's been on the socials all day today as well. Thank you also to Tracy and also to George and Johnny. I think that's everyone, isn't it? I think I've thanked everybody. Thank you so much to you for watching as well. Come back to us tomorrow, won't you? Because we've got another fantastic day lined up. It is going to be me and Debbie for Wake Up Call. Cannot wait to see lovely Debbie. And the Craftier Stash is going to be on the paper pads. So if you're looking for ideas of what to do with those zillions of paper pads you've got, make sure you join us. That show, by the way, tomorrow at 2 is a 1-hour show, all right? So a quick little show, and then tomorrow evening we've got a big Stars and Stripes show with Sarah, that VIP hour at 5, midday, 9 a.m. Pacific, getting early for that. Don't miss the early deals on that show, and then we're going through for the full 3 hours with Sarah. You know that is going to be a big show, so get in nice and early, 5 o'clock, midday Eastern, 9 o'clock Pacific, because on previous shows when we started a little bit earlier, you join us an hour late, you miss out on a lot of the deals, so get in nice and quickly on that. Massive thank you to the whole team. Thanks to you for watching. I'll see you tomorrow with Debbie and Sarah, but until then, enjoy the rest of your Wednesday. Goodbye for now.